Good afternoon. Welcome to today's live. I'm going to talk with you about blonde reinvention and transition. As you may notice, I have recently went blonde. I'm so glad that I changed and I didn't stay the same. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Luke and I coach executives to get fit and loved while making money. And I'm out in the great outdoors, getting into nature, which I recommend that you do as well. So recently, actually, when I was in a Mexican restaurant just 2 weeks ago, I bumped into someone amazing. I'd been wanting to go blonde for many years. I haven't been blonde actually since I was in 7th grade. And I met this amazing person, Isidro, who actually helped me reinvent how I look, right? And I'm getting a lot more attention since I went blonde. Someone even stopped while Kelly and I were crossing the street and said, "Y'all look sexy," okay? So I've been loving it. My only regret is that I didn't go blonde sooner, that I didn't reinvent myself even sooner, right? The same actually goes with yoga. Like I sometimes wish, man, I wish I had done it sooner, like all these changes. And it got me thinking about a famous quote that it's actually when we change, we grow. And if we don't change, we're not actually living, right? And it made me think of some of my clients that I meet that aren't, some in their 70s, some in their 80s. The only regret that they have is that they didn't start yoga sooner, that they didn't make the change, go blonde, what have you. And so if you're in this time where you're thinking about making the change, you're thinking about reinventing yourself, going blonde and stepping into something that you desire, whether it's love, whether it's health, whether it is who you're dating, right? You're stepping into a new identity. I know for me, it was even going from being straight identified to queer identified, right? We're constantly reinventing who we are since your personality is not permanent, right? Who you are is kind of like the weather, right? It changes and your location will also change what parts of you are activated, right? Whether it is going blonde, whether it is your humor, whether it is your beauty, right? What is beautiful in one place is seen as quote unquote not beautiful in another place, right? So it's really important to tap in, especially if you are in transition, if you're in reinventing yourself, and do that inner work, right? That's why for me, it's consistently about doing the meditations, doing my own hypnosis. Even if I fall asleep doing the hypnosis, which I did last night, at least I did it, baby. The next thing too, if you are reinventing yourself in small or big ways, it can just be doing your nails too. I invite you to find community that celebrates you, right? And I celebrate the community that showed up this morning. Tim, Monica, Melissa, y'all killed it. It was really fun stretching it out and strengthening the body. Next, it's important to have boundaries, right? Boundaries with social media, boundaries with where you focus your attention, right? Because when you grow and when you are living, you will notice that some of the people of your past may feel uncomfortable with the changes, right? And I know even in my own experience, right, I do have friends of the past that I search and that we're no longer friends. They don't follow me anymore because we're just not aligned. Just because you have a history with someone doesn't mean you have to build a future with them, baby. So you can actually build a future with yourself, the most important relationship that you have, but also with others out there, right? In this global online community, you can connect with me. You can connect with anyone, any place, anywhere. Now, the next step is really that coaching, that consistency, right? Like consistently showing up and doing that self-care even when you don't want to. Actually, when you don't want to, it probably is the most important time, baby, for you to do self-care. And that's why you see me right now. I'm out in nature. My neighbor, I'm here in Hillcrest, San Diego, the LGBT community. My neighbor downstairs, we struck up a conversation. He showed me this hidden gem of a nature walk north of Balboa Park. So I'm getting outside, getting some vitamin D. And so I just invite you to go somewhere that brings a smile to your face. I know for me, it's the great outdoors. And it's also for me, planning things that light me up energetically. So listen to that energy inside of you when you are making relationships. If someone makes you feel good, go spend time with that person. If someone, for whatever reason, makes you feel worse than when you started spending time with them, that may be a sign that it's important to have beautiful boundaries with them, including sometimes if they are family, and it doesn't have to be forever. But when you're in that transitionary time, when they're still getting used to the new you with who you're becoming, that may be an opportunity for you to work on yourself, baby. The most important and valuable thing that you have, because this shirt's replaceable, this necklace, even this hair, right? I could go get a wig, but you are not replaceable. You are your best investment. So I want to know, how are you pouring into you? How are you reinventing yourself now? Just like the weather, it's September in San Diego, which October is actually my favorite. September is a beautiful time, right? It's blue skies, so many things to be grateful for. So I want to know, like, how are you practicing that self-care? If you desire to do more of that reflection, decide which direction to go, and also connect with really amazing, beautiful humans like yours truly, one-on-one live and in that group setting, I'd love to see you at Love Session, which is 100% free. This week I'm offering at Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to add it to the description and in the comments below. So register. I'd love to see y'all. Thank you to everyone who has tuned in live. Suanne, Tyrone, and Tim. Y'all are killing it. I'm proud of you, Tim, for all the stretch you've been doing, all the yoga, and the list goes on. And I also love to know, just to spread the love, what do you love about yourself, baby? I love my new blonde haircut and my color, all of that. And I'm so glad that I didn't do it alone, right? Because there are people out there, and Melissa's helped me with my skin. I've had someone in Asia do my ears, right? I got my ears pierced earlier this year when I was traveling. So it's important to find people that can help you get to your desires sooner, better, faster. Have an amazing day. I'd love to hear what you love about yourself to end the session. Sending you peace, love, prosperity. Bye-bye. See you Friday at noon.